matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... The Pirates will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Gordon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulane's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. They'll give it to him again. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Pirates are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to...
Breaks into the open. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Leaves it with the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Clark to fire. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Austin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
They could have used a little bit more there and pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. He'll try it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. On target to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
He'll keep it himself. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45, on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. The throw. Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tulane! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Clark to fire. Complete to the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Austin. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Austin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Green Wave. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Tootin. Just ran over it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Clark wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hodge. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They're working that left side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clark to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for room, it's McClure. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught over the middle, it's Lyle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give to the tailback. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Looking to throw on 3rd. Using his feet to buy time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Neal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lyle. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After giving up that score, now it's in... Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Clark wants to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Lyle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Lyle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Gonna run it. It's McClure. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run for it on third and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Clark to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Pirates in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's the third interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on second and long. Reads it, fires complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. They go to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodge. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Clark wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it inside the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The Pirates trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's McClure. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Clark to fire. Throwing right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. This time on target.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Bringing it back. The 40. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try.
There he goes.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Clark wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tootin. Powers through the defender. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Tootin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The offense coughs it up. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like there wasn't a